The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Hello, and welcome back to Drew's Venture History TV. I'm your host, Drew Doherty. So far, we talked about the Titanic and the Britannic. So today is time to discuss the life and legacy of the RMS Olympic, the oldest of the three iconic siblings. If you're on YouTube and like learning about the history, make sure to like this video and subscribe to ECAT for more episodes of my show. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. The RMS Olympic was launched on October 20th, 1910. It was the first ship of the White Star Line's Olympic class, a new line that steamships meant to compete with Cunard's Lusitania and Mauretania. The main voyage didn't take place until June 21st, 1911. It took the title of the world's largest ocean liner. The second it launched, the same year, under the command of Captain Edward John Smith, the Olympic collided with the HMS Hawke. Two of the watertight compartments were flooded, but thankfully the White Star Line's reputation didn't sink. Both ships were able to return land under their own power. It took 2 months to repair the ship. Speaking of the White Star Line's reputation, the Titanic famously sank during her maiden voyage just a few months later on April 15, 1912. The Olympic was only 500 miles away when it received her sister's distress call. It steamed towards the Titanic's last known location, but the Carpathia got there first. J. Bruce Ismay, the chairman of the White Star Line, decided against loading the Titanic survivors onto the Olympic. He didn't think the survivors would be comfortable getting the ship nearly identical to the one they just sank. The Olympic regained the title of the largest active ocean liner, less than a week after she lost it. Due to the Titanic disaster, the Olympic was brought to add more lifeboats, but it was deemed unfit for sea. Immediately, they had 48 new lifeboats and an extra davits. After a 5-month break, the Olympic received with the title of the largest ocean liner until it was overtaken by the SS Imperator. The ship was repainted gray and served as a rescue ship for the HMS Audacious on its final commercial voyage. The Olympic was withdrawn from commercial service again on October 21st, 1914, and it put into service as a troop transport ship during World War I. She was armed with heavy artillery, and she was able to carry 600 troops at that time. In 1917, she transported U.S. troops to Britain, and on May 12, 1918, she ran a U-boat, a U-103, and sank it. The Olympic transported 201,000 troops, burning 347,000 tons of coal, and it traveled 184,000 miles during the war. It received the nickname All Reliable. After the Britannic sank, the Olympic was painted brown, dark blue, light blue, and white, and it was referred as a dazzle camouflage during that time. The Olympic also rescued 34 survivors from the SS La Brosse in 1915 under the command of Bertrand Fox Hayes. After returning to service after the war, she was interiors were modernized, and they converted the boilers from coal to oil firing. She regained the title of the largest British liner. In the use of hosting many celebrities, nearly identical to the Titanic, may roll the Olympic to get the experience. While traveling near Titanic's last known position, the ship encountered the Grand Banks earthquake in 1929 while she was on her way to New York. Under heavy fog in the Atlantic, the ship collided with the Nantucket lightship LV-117, with 7 of the 11 crew members were rescued. During the Great Depression, the shipping trade was badly affected, and it was out nearly half of just a few years. The White Star Line merged with Cunard in 1934, and the ship felt outdated. It was purchased by Sir John Jervis, who demolished it at the Urals. The Olympic's final voyage was on October 11, 1935, from Southampton to Ural. Some of the fitting and materials survive to this day. The RMS Olympic was one of the 3 historical known ships and forever be known in history. I hope you all enjoyed this story of this vessel. If you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe to ECAP. Thank you and have a great day.